People in our churches that are called to ministry, maybe called to be a missionary, called to be an evangelist, called to preach the gospel, and they sit and they soak up the messages and they don't do what God calls them to do. God in His mercy will give you a second chance if you do what He wants you to do. My father was one of those. His granddad was a Methodist circuit riding preacher in South Alabama near Bruton. And God used that grandfather to influence the family and the boys in the ministry. And he prayed for those boys. Well, God had called my dad to ministry, but he went the other way. He went to New Orleans and he got him a job there, and he was having a big time running away from God until God got his attention. His cafe, his restaurant was robbed, and they threw him in a walk-in freezer. And because of a little rat hole in the corner, he was able to get warm air, and he ran to keep his blood flowing. He knew he had one chance to get out of that freezer, but also he knew he had better get things right with God, and he asked God, God, you get me out of here and I'll do whatever you want me to do. About 4 o'clock in the morning, it was when the milkman came and delivered milk to that restaurant. He banged on pans and pots and whatever to get the attention of that milkman. And they were able to get him out and get him to a hospital and save his life. But he did what God wanted him to do. His call was renewed. And we see the call of Jonah was renewed. God gave him a second chance. And if God is going to give us second chances in life, now He is calling us not just to be 1 mile Christians, but to go the second mile in our relationship with God and in our relationship with other people.